the winger who's Hill rather than the half who's Hill must have scored a try for Leeds because she always scores in the finals.
Suze Hill,
yeah. And that's all the ones I can remember.
Rhiannon Marshall, because she was at Leeds then. She scored the opening try in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And Caitlin Beavers. Do you remember that one where she
when she took off from the tap? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
So, that was your try scorers. And finally, can you name 8 or more players who played in this game?
In 8 or more players who played in the 2018 Grand Final?
Yeah.
So, I've already named Thompson. Why's my mind gone blank? I've already named Thompson, Greenfield, and Wilson from Wigan.
Yeah.
And I've already named Suze Hill, and I'm going to name Rhiannon Marshall and Caitlin Beavers as well. So that's 6.
I should have thought about this question.
Let's see
if you can
Lois
get to 10.
Orcel played for Leeds. No, she didn't. She didn't.
No.
She was injured. But Courtney Hill would have played for Leeds. I'm guessing that back then for Wigan. Oh, what's her face was captain. Gemma Walsh. She was captain for Wigan. Did Burrows play at halfback for Wigan in that game still? Sharrett played for Wigan, didn't she?
She played on the wing.
Game.
Sorry, who was that last guess?
Sharrock?
No.
Forwards?
I'll give you a clue on one. There's a Wigan player, now plays for
Michelle Davies played for Wigan.
Yeah.
Who plays for Warrington now.
Yeah.
Sophie Robinson will have played for Leeds, I think.
Yes.
And Hannah Butcher probably played for Leeds.
She did.
Was Danica injured back then?
She was.
She'll have been injured. But did... No, I'm Foley. Did Foley play for Wigan?
Don't think so.
No, did... I don't know. I'm just naming names now.
You've had 3 misses now, so we'll stop it there. So for Leeds,
did I not get 8?
You got 11.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay.
I was just seeing how I got to a point where I was just seeing how many you could do. So the one
Holly Speakman will have played for Wigan, I'm sure. She was around then.
She was on the bench, yes. Oh, so was Charlotte Foley, to be fair. I looked at as far as the bench. Anyway, for Leeds, the ones who missed out, Madison Laverick on the wing, Amy Johnson, Danny Anderson playing at 10, Amy Staveley, the one who is quite recognisable at 11, Shannon Lacey was at loose forward.
Yeah, good hands.
Yeah, Menina Spur now at Bradford. I don't think she's still at Bradford. I don't know what's happened to her, but she's gone. She was playing in the back row. For Wigan, the ones who missed were Sarah Harrison was the other half.
Oh, of course she was. Yeah, she's. I think Alison Burrows an upgrade on her now at this stage of their careers.
The one you missed that I was trying to give you the clue to, Hannah Goodburn. In the front row.
Yes.
Now at St Helens because she fancies an England shirt.
They've got a good side, Saints, haven't they, this year?
Well, it helps when the England coach works for you.
Yeah.
Claire Hall, Vanessa Temple.
Yes, yeah, she's still there.
Lucy Bagley and Gemma Hennessy.
Right.
There we go. So that is your quiz.
Good stuff.
That game we went to 3 years ago.
Any other business recommendations?
Yes, I recommend a recipe book book, which is a popular staple. So I know a few times I've recommended some of the Roasting Tin series of books, but we've been going through some of the book called The Roasting Tin Around the World, which gives you some different cuisine from around the world that you can do in a roasting tin, and they're all quite simple, easy to follow recipes. And tonight we had baked avocado with that was stuffed with Roquefort, walnuts, raisins, and some Greek yogurt, and that was quite lovely.
I'm not sure we're going to land right with our audience with our recommendations tonight, because I'm going to recommend Robinson's crushed lime and mint cordial, which I think would be something nice to wash down the avocado and Roquefort bake. But more importantly, who shot first? Who's dead? What's going on?
Well, the people on Twitter who know these things would have you believe that the trailer shows you that something that potentially this is just to make this clear, this is a Line of Duty spoiler heavy next 2 or 3 minutes.
Yes.
So if you haven't seen Line of Duty, pause, come back when you have. The trailer people would have you believe that there is a scene in the trailer they haven't shown where Kate is still alive.
And it looks like it's in that car park because Joe
and it looks in like
Kate
in that
look
car
like
park.
they're wearing the outfits that they were wearing in that final scene of episode 5.
Would you put it past them to have shot an extra bit to stick in the trailer that wasn't quite going to happen? No. It would, to make it land. I
wouldn't at all. No.
A
classic Jed herring.
It would be a Jed herring and a half. Obviously, James Nesbitt is going to appear in person at some point, rather than just on a photo. Patricia Carmichael definitely playing the Dolores Umbridge of the Line of Duty world.
Oh, she's fantastic at that role, though. Like,
she's just so
the whole
tone
of the show changes into some sort of pantomime when she's on the screen. It's amazing.
But yeah, I mean, I was getting a little bit tired of the moody glances between Davidson and Ryan. It was getting a little bit hammy, but we'll see. I'm still holding out hope for Nigel Morton's crutch of doom to come crashing in at some point.
I was definitely expecting him to pop up on the Gail Vella podcast.
Definitely.
At some stage. But I think he wants you to think that one of the big 3 are going to get killed. I think he wants you to think that one of the big 3 could be bent, but in the corrupt sense. But I think he knows that the show might be over when that happens.
Yeah.
And so I think the suspense of you thinking it's going to happen and convincing you that it might. I don't think anyone's dead. I don't think anyone's dead. I hope no one's dead, because the AC-12 interview of Ryan would be like a great showdown, surely. Like seeing what smug answers he comes up with.
No, yeah, how many no comments can he manage?
Yeah.
And it's going to be or does he request mu ne t to steal off another podcast?
But yeah, it was gripping stuff again this week. So we thought we'd follow the trend from last week. Because 2 fucking cliffhangers in a row. I mean, you don't get that from a Hull KR season.
No. But also, I think we've got one. We've got 7 episodes. So we've definitely got one more cliffhanger to come.
Yeah.
That was episode 5, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. What's coming up other than another episode of Line of Duty? I have to get my phone out to remember who's on next week. I've completely forgotten. So, Vamp.
It's not me. I know that much. Hang on, here we go. I've got
Sarah.
the thing here. It's Sarah.
So Sarah will be here to talk about Hull's game with Wakefield and hopefully some more hilarious drama for Hull KR in their game. In fact, expect feistiness because obviously she'll be reveling in whatever happens to Huddersfield against St Helens as well on the Thursday night next week. So that's exciting. Let people know where they can get in touch with us, Tim.
Yep, so you can find us on Twitter at Super League Pod, on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/Super League Pod, superleaguepod@gmail.com, superleaguepod.com, where you can find our episode posts and lots of other things. Mark did a lovely blog about the England squad a couple of weeks ago, which is still up on there. And you can also have a look for the show on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, Stitcher, Spotify, Overcast, or anywhere you normally find your podcast. Not currently available on Cougar TV, and we're on YouTube too. I've just realised, which nearly 3 hours into this, that we're probably going to get a lot of random hits this week from people looking up stuff about this Football Super League. So if you are and you've made it all the way through, number one, well done,
mate. Most people who listen to this show who are interested in the real Super League don't get to the end of the show. I would say about a quarter of our listeners get to the end of an episode.
Maybe we should put some sort of code word in now for people to tweet out. And we can see how many people actually listen to all the way to the end.
I think just get hashtag SLPLOD trending would be the...
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Hashtag SLPLOD if you've made it this far.
Yep. Shout out to our friends, Rob's Toy Shop. Enter SLP discount on checkout at Rob's Toy Shop on eBay and get 5% cash back on orders over £5 plus 1% cash back to SLP. Little Warden, vital alerts for hidden issues. Head to littlewarden.com to see what they can do for you. And Sarah's bookcase. Sarah sells Usborne books with access to over 3,000 titles from baby to young adult. There's something for everyone. Find out more on the Facebook or Twitter as well. Just search for Sarah's bookcase.
Yep.
That's it. I think we probably run a bit longer this week because we gave quite a bit of chat about the first round of Women's Super League. We make no apologies for that, and obviously that fucking mental game at Craven Park, which took up plenty of time too. But we're all off to watch Lee Gaskell's highlight reel on Cougar TV, and we'll speak to you all next time on your favourite rugby league podcast, the Super League Pod.
Goodbye.